to my channel. So this time, mag-aaral tayo ng math at ang session natin for this video is about common monomial factoring. So when we say common monomial factoring, actually it is a process of writing a polynomial as a product of two polynomials, one of which is a monomial that factors each term of the polynomial. Another is, it is a number, a variable, or a combination of number and variable, which can be found in each term of the given polynomial. It means we must to review, or you should know, the greatest common factor, or how will you get a greatest common factor. So, what is greatest common factor? When we say greatest common factor of two or more monomials, it is the product of greatest common factor of the coefficients and the greatest common factor of the variables. Okay? So, in finding the greatest common factor, you should know how to get the GCF. So, when two or more numbers are multiplied, the result is a single number. Factoring is the reverse process. So, in factoring, we begin in a single number and express it as a product of two or more numbers. For example, the product of 7 and 4 is 28. So, in factoring, i-reverse natin siya. So, we get 28 is equal to 7 times 4. So, this concept is the key for you to factor a polynomials. Okay, so let's begin with this GCF. So when we say GCF, that is the greatest common factor. Actually, there are different techniques in finding the greatest common factor. So one of which is the factor 3. Let's say you are asked to find the greatest common factor of 4, 8, and 12. Okay, so how are we going to get the greatest common factor of 4, 8, and 12? So using prime factorization, we can have 2 times 2, and that is 4. So meaning there is no other factor of 2. So that's the end of your factors. How about 8? So that is 4 times 2. Since 4 is factorable, we can factor 4 as 2 times 2. So meaning 8, the factors of 8 are 2, 2, and 2. How about 12? So 12, the factors of 12, it can be 6 and 2. Okay, then this 6 is, we have 3 times 2. So there's no other factor, so meaning those are the factors of 12. So this time, let us list down those factors in our, okay, bakit namamatay? So we have 4, 8, and 12. So, the factors that you got, so we have 2 times 2. 8, we have 2 times 2 times 2. Then this 12, we have 2 times 2. Then we have 3. So as you can see, I align the common factors. So you align the common factors. So it is for you to know the common factor to both. So when we say common, it means yung magkapareho. So, since this is the common factors, and this one, so we have 2 times 2. So, the common factors of 4, 8, 12 is 4. So, 4 is the greatest common factor of 4, 8, 12. So, this concept must be applied in getting the common monomial factors. So let's try another one. So let's say we have 4 and 16. 4 and 16. So give me the factors of 4. Okay? So we have 2 times 2. Then we have 3 times 2. This one we have 2 times 4. And this is 2 times 2. So those are the factors of 16 as well as 4. So it means we have these factors. So 4 is equal to 2 times 2. And 16 we have 2 times 2. There are 4 2's. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. So you align it for you to get the common factors. Okay, so 2 times 2 is 4. Okay, so let us apply this in factoring. Okay, so let's have the first example. So let's say we have 3mn minus 6n squared. Okay, so 3mn minus 6n squared. So as you examine the given, so we have the variables. Okay, so let's get the greatest common factor of the numerical coefficient. And the greatest common factor of this numerical coefficient is 3. So we have 3. 3. Then, as you can see, we have the same letter. So common to both. So that is n. So it is outside the parentheses. Okay. And times. So, it means 3mn, divide natin, we're going to divide it by 3n. So, that is m minus. So, 6 divided by 3, that is 2, then n. Okay? So, paano nangyari yun? Okay, so, let us see. So, if you're going to get the factors of 3mn, that is 3 times m times n. How about 6n? 6n squared. That is 2 times 3 n. What is the common factor? So we have 3. That is common to both. So we have 3. Then we have n. Okay. So meaning 3n is the common factor of 3mn minus 6n squared. And as you can see, the remaining term is inside the parentheses. Okay, so we have m. And then we have the negative sign. M. Then we have 2. That is the remaining term. So 2. Then we have n. So, it means the factors of 3mn minus 6n squared is 3n times the quantity of m minus 2n. Okay? Okay, so now let's have another example. Example number 2. So, let's say we have 6a squared b cubed plus 12a raised to the 4th power b. Okay, so you can use this concept. So, if you find it difficult, so pwede mong isa-isayin, katulad nung prime factorization natin kanina, o yung factor 3. Ba't doon ako tumitingin? Dapat pala dito. Okay, so, let us get the factors of this binomial. 6a squared b cubed, then we have 12, a to the 4th, then b. So, i-factor natin for us to know the common monomial factor. So, factor of 6 and 12. So, 6 and 12, we can have 3 or 6 times 1 because if you're going to use the factor 3, that is 3 times 2. Then 12, that is what? That is 4 times 3. And common to both is 3. Okay? So, you have to write it and align the common factors for you to easily determine the greatest common factor. Okay, so write 2 times 3 instead. Then we have 4 times 3, the factor of a, that is a times a. Then we have b times b times b. How about this? A times a times a times a. And then we have b. Okay, let us find the common factors. Okay, so ito pala yun. Ito. Hindi pala ito. Sorry naman. That is 3. Then we have A. Dalawang A. Then isang B. Okay. So meaning, the factor is, the greatest common factor is 3A squared B. Okay, so let us write it in this portion. 3A squared B times. So the remaining term, so we have 2B squared. 2B squared. 3A squared B. We have 2B squared. Okay, 2B squared. If you're going to multiply it, 3 times 2 is 6. A squared. Then B squared times B is B cubed plus. Okay? And then this time we have 4. 12 divided by 3 is 4. Or just look at the remaining terms in your factors. So we have 4. Then A squared. Because A squared times A squared is A raised to the 4th power. Okay, then B. Okay, so you can apply also the concept of exponents. So, you will add the exponent. Okay, so if you're going to check whether it is correct, just multiply. Oh, 3 times 2 is 6. A squared B times B squared, that is A squared B cubed. Because 2 plus 1, it has an imaginary, so that is B cubed. So the factors is correct. How about this one? 4 times 3 is 12. Then A raised to the 2nd power times A raised to the 2nd power. You have to add the exponent, so that is 4. And then we have B. Okay? Okay, so maybe this will be the last example. So what if you have 16A plus 4A squared B. Okay? So, get the GCF of 16 and 4. So, what is the GCF of 16 and 4? So, that is 4. So, we have 4. Then, the common variable, as you can see, we have common variable, which is A. So, 4A, that is outside our parentheses. So, 4A, 16A divided by 4A, that is 4. Plus 4A squared B divided by 4A, that is A, then B. Okay? So, you can apply the concept of exponent in getting the factors. So, pwede rin yun. So, if you're going to check, 4 times 4 is 16A plus 4A times AB, that is 4A squared B. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this video at sana lang ay natutunan nyo how to factor binomials or how to get the common monomial factor. Okay, so this time kayo naman ang mag-try. So, 4y squared plus y, get the factors of this. Thank you very much and I hope na natuto kayo. Don't forget to subscribe my channel And kung may question kayo, please comment it down below.